Haley, why?
Hmm.
Anyway, good news, everyone. Welcome to a fun new episode. Oh, I probably shouldn't have the live stream playing in my ear while the live stream's playing.
Hey man,
All
to you.
right, so we we got one more person to introduce to everyone, and since they haven't been here for a while, it's the mythical person that we've been speaking on all these weeks. Seth, who are you, and why are you here?
Hi, I'm Seth. I'll be playing Simon the Barbarian for a little while. I've been out and about recently working because gotta make money to eat,
Yes.
and a lot of things happened while I've been gone. I was caught up to speed, kinda, but it's good to be back. I don't know how long I'll be back for, but it's nice to at least be here today.
All right. So, what happened last session? The festivities began, and Genryujin made his grand announcements. Well, his announcements that he's going to be making further announcements, but officially the tournament is about to begin. But before that, let's go back a couple of days, as Simon is entering into a strange part of the forest that seems to be wild and overgrown.
Mm. So, uh,
You're being led by these two brownie children.
I, I suppose, since they are me, so no point in telling them no. Gonna chat with my old man.
Did your dad have a name? I did not see it in the stuff that I votes that I had.
I don't think I ever gave him a name, or if I did, it was like real quick.
Okay.
So
All right. So the two children then lead you into a clearing where you see. Okay. Um, you see a very large white lion, like occupying a large portion of the clearing. Its deep blue eyes staring straight at you as you enter. But
uh,
sitting on a flat stone in front of it is your father in all of his mostly glory. Like think think Master Roshi in his buff form, but an
ah,
orc. Is that my son that I see?
yeah, you got old.
You got fancy. What are you wearing? The clothes of the oppressors.
Easier to walk around town that way.
Like he stands up. He's wearing basically. a shoulder pad and a loincloth. He's he's not very he dressed,
Mm.
son. And like he walks over to you. He he's probably about 8 feet tall. Have I taught you nothing? We are to live in the ways of our ancestors, away from this delicate society with all these machines and all these different peoples coming together. We are meant to war with each other to grow stronger through conflict.
Uh, I assure you, I am far from delicate.
You reek of the Fae. How long were you traveling?
Uh, 20 years, give or take.
Mm, you haven't been gone um, as long as I thought you would be.
How long did you think I was going to be gone?
Well, considering that it's hasn't the time hasn't changed that much. It seems that I expected you to come back long after I had passed.
Time's funny. Like that between planes, I suppose.
Quite. No, my apologies. This is Alba. They have
Alba?
been, yes, they have been teaching me their ways. The lion looks over to you. Hello. You seem a bit lost.
Oh, eh, a little. Not always.
I sense rage inside of you, as I did with your father. He has learned to control it. Have you?
It's a part of me, for better or worse.
But have you tamed it? Hmm. Don't speak to him of taming anything. The child could barely tame him his breakfast when he was small. As he says this, you flash back to mm, like a time when you were very young, probably about 4 or 5. And your
Mm.
father had you wrestle a full grown deer to the ground to try and eat for breakfast that morning, and it managed to slip away from you, which which made your father quite angry. Told you you couldn't eat unless you could catch your own food.
Give me a break. Like 4. It was a big deal.
Mm. You're scrawny then, you're scrawny now.
Mm, suppose so. So,
So,
I'm looking through my notes. You know anything about this ball set guy? They're coming out apparently.
nah, one of the old gods,
Hmm.
the god of storms and of hurricanes and winds and the sea. And I know not much of him. In the old traditions, is when we would go out to sea to fish, we would always sacrifice part of our catch to back to him.
Mm. Well, I saw him.
Hmm. Fascinating.
You know anything about why I name Xanthosis, Xantholos?
Hmm. Not one called Xanthosis, the usurper. Yes, I know of him.
Take it you don't feel too good about him.
Him and his sister, Ariosis, destroyed Rubedo and his wife, Citronitis. They, they took our beautiful society and tamed it. It is not something that I enjoy speaking on.
Okay, moving on. So there's a bunch of these organizations running around, things like and such, and I'm not exactly sure what I should do to handle that.
We are chain breakers, son. Our job is to liberate people from the shackles of society. Do
Got it.
with that as you may.
Got it. Well, gonna be entering into tournament in a few days. See how well that goes. Maybe in people.
If you are smart, you will show no mercy to your opponents. You will dredge the field in their blood.
Got it.
If you are to fight and represent me, you must have training. You will stay here and train. And none
Well,
of these fancy weapons. You should be able to fight with your bare fist.
yeah, fair enough. I can spare the time for a few days.
Right? For the next few days, you go through grueling wilderness orc training,
Mm.
including sticking your feet in burning hot sand and standing in horse stance for several hours, climbing trees and then chopping them down from the top to the bottom,
Woo!
and then punching boulders until you can crack them.
Fucking first one punch. Gah!
There's weakness in you, boy. And he's gonna smack you upside the head with his rather large and calloused hand.
Damn. Fine, fine. Do it again.
You're not punching the stone, but society. You're not cracking the rock, but the shackles that hold everyone down. We must be liberated and free.
All right. So I guess yeah, this time doing that for like,
Uh, Towards the end of your training, um, Alba, like during your training, Alba's going to lecture you about uh, what it means to be a sage, and should you choose it you can form a contract with whatever creature comes out of this sage egg, which has all the techniques that you require here to start your journey as a druid, which they hand to you as you leave.
mm,
The world needs more sages.
uh,
If you do
okay.
not use it, find someone who's worthy.
I think I know someone who might be.
All right. You managed to get into town and get to the sign up booth just barely in time. Like the guy is literally like packing up his paperwork, about to head inside as you come strolling up.
Wait, 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 wait.
What is it?
I want to sign up.
Are you joining the group battle or the single battle?
Uh, is tournament singles or
They have a singles tournament and a team tournament. If you join the team tournament, then you'll be placed as part of a team of up to six individuals, and you will fight one big creature as a team. And then in singles, you're fighting individual creatures.
mm,
And then in the finals, you will fight person to person.
uh, I guess it'd be singles then.
Fine. He, with a heavy sigh, he places the papers down, and then he proceeds to write your name at the very bottom of the singles list. You proceed into the stadium where you
Mm,
find two of your friends down there as well. You find Nobody and Nissa.
hmm.
Oh, where have you been for the past couple days?
Spending some quality time with my father.
Oh, huh. Wouldn't expect that answer. But okay. Uh, I, hello?
Hello?
I heard you cut off and I was like, what?
Oh, the hell does that mean?
I don't know. I just thought, I didn't think you were from here. That's all.
Um, it's complicated.
Hmm.
Yeah, I am.
You got cut off again.
It's complicated, but yes, I am from here.
Ah, well, I see you decided to join us in our endeavors as gladiators.
Yeah, didn't really have much better to do today, so I figured why not?
Hmm. Well, Dobot's currently up in the press box with Etifarnas. But other than that, we're just waiting. I'm
Mm.
mainly doing this for the blood crystals.
Oh, you mean the point tattoo on his wrist? You mean things?
Yep.
Mm. All right. So, any idea who or what will be matched up against?
Have they out of game? Have they been announced?
Um, they are, and they you'll find out when you get in the stadium.
Okay. So it's a you don't know until you're in there thing.
Lovely.
All right. Well, you excuse me. I am going to take a little bit of a nap while I wait.
By all means, go ahead. Um, Nissa, are you ready for this?
I think I should be asking you the same.
Oh, I'm confident in my abilities to break their will.
I'm pretty confident too.
Ah, that's right. I forgot. You have a gun and you have magic.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, of you guys, the first one up is going to be nobody.
Ah, lovely.
If they call you the soldier, do you give you a thumbs up? Good luck.
He just he stares emotionally, but he also just gives us like a slow thumbs up, and then he's like, "Let's see who my next victim is."
All right.
And he just
Our
looks
first
like he rolls
match,
over.
yes, in the arena is nobody versus a werebore.
Huh. This is going to be interesting.
All right. Let
Am I
me
supposed to do some grand entrance?
let me see. Can I make it so that everyone can see?
Well, the game is paused. I don't know if that has any relevance or not.
Well, the main thing is if I move everyone over, you're not gonna be able. I don't know if everyone's gonna be able to see.
Well, that depends on the map you're using because you can just place everyone in the stands.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I can do that.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oops.
A werebore. I thought we were destroying creatures. Isn't technically a werebore used to be humanoid?
I mean, it's not even used to. It's a person.
Yeah.
Jump straight over boar person to straight werebore.
I guess I should roll initiative.
Um,
Would you be disappointed if you were a boar person who became a werebore? Because now it's just you, but bigger and a bit more feral
so,
looking.
oh, what you see in front of you, it's not a, it's not exactly a humanoid. When you get a look at it, it's a werebore, but it's like a cat. It's like a big cat, desert cat. I forgot what they're called. Oh, but it's been turned into a werebore.
Hmm.
Huh, what an interesting abomination. If it were better circumstances, I would totally would like it to be on my side.
I mean, is there anything saying you can't adopt other combatants? No, this might find some parents after this.
All right.
There is no active combat encounter.
Hold on. I have to make one. Uh,
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 No, this is no longer a combat encounter. There is no initiative. You murder.
cancel. Why does it keep doing that? Adding. Adding.
I just realized in hindsight,
Hmm.
I 100% could have just signed up as a companion animal.
mhm.
Not your
No one would have been able to tell.
All
Again,
right.
I rolled some dice. Uh-oh.
So nobody has a 17.
Oh, I haven't even rolled yet. At least I thought I didn't.
Oh, no,
No. You have not rolled yet, as far as I can tell.
there you
It
go.
might be from the previous encounter.
Oh, I rolled it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Not
alright.
the I'm looking
Hmm.
for.
Now you may begin. The where the cat boar makes a weird noise that's somewhere between a snort and a hiss, and it's nobody's turn.
Hmm. I guess we should just go ahead and start off with the basics, I guess. Hold on. Let me see how far I am.
So that's the enemy, right?
Yes.
How many feet is that? I can't really see it.
130.
130. Okay. So I just need to step up to use the Lidl. Okay, that should be 120. Uh, yep, exactly. Oh god, how do I move this thing again? Oh, there we go. Alright. Hmm.
Our first combat in this campaign.
Second.
Okay,
Well, the
hold on.
first one was was in the was in Roll20. I think this is the first time we're using this system for combat.
Second.
When did we use it before?
The child and the parent in the mansion.
Oh
I
yeah,
believe that was a
that,
combat encounter with
it was a
Anna
combat
nobody.
encounter. I didn't use all the combat stuff, so now that
Hello.
I've learned how to use it.
I'm looking at my ranges right now to make sure. Pretty sure this is the only one that I have that's this far. So okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move my that was about 10 feet. So I'm gonna move my full movement. 20, 30. Then no, I wanna save my meta magics. Okay. So nobody just his hand cricks up and just sways as a dark green, like bluish green sickly fire forms in his hand as he casts Firebolt.
And then you just click on your target, I believe, and it'll prompt me to make a save. It's a
14. It's a
14.
spell attack.
Oh yeah, so that does hit.
All right. I am okay. 14's fine. I was gonna see if I can re-roll another one, but that's fine.
Do yo damage.
And just and it just collides with them. Little singed. Let's see what you can do.
You gonna roll damage?
Oh, duh. Thought I already did it. That was my bad.
Nope. It lets you, it has you roll them separately so it doesn't flood the chat.
21. Wait, why is it 40-10?
That's
One.
only if you upcast it.
Oh no, the spell's damage flat out increases, but you should only be doing 2d10.
Yeah, it'd only
That's so
be.
weird. Why did it do? It's programmed for two. That's so weird. Hold on.
Does it tell
Oh,
you
when
what?
yeah, when your fifth level is supposed to be 2d10, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it shouldn't be 40-10. Why is it doing 4?
Okay, I'm gonna test mine real quick to see what happens.
Alright,
Spellbook.
I can just.
No, mine's rolling normal.
That's so weird. Why is
Did
it? Hold on.
so you clicked on the damage for it. If I
You
click
click
it, what
damage.
happens? You hit normal damage, right?
Yeah, I hit normal. Why is it doing 4?
Normal? Yeah, that is weird. Um, you made sure that you're casting it at the right 8 level, right?
Yeah, it's a cantrip. It doesn't have a level.
Hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't even let you upcast it.
No.
It has a flat thing in the background that
Hold
checks
on,
your
let me check
level.
my details.
Might want to try deleting the spell and re-adding it.
Make sure your character
Yeah, the
level
damage
is.
stimulus is 2d10.
Make sure your character level is set right because that might.
It's sorcerer level 5.
Mm,
See a sorcerer level 5. Yeah, he's a level 5 sorcerer, alright.
I can try re-adding it.
Yeah,
yeah.
delete the spell, kill the spell from your book and re-add it. It should redo all the calculations and try again.
Alright, let's just go back in time a little bit.
You can get rid of my firebolt as well.
Spell. Oh, there they are. Let's try it again.
Oh, yo, damage.
There we
There we
go.
go. Yeah, so the spell probably got glitched at some point. Just
Yeah.
re-added it.
Alright.
I wish I knew. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm going to empower meta magic for. You know what? No, 13's fine for a starting thing. It's fine. So yeah, his hand cricks up and sickly greenish blue flame ignites, and he just flicks his hand, and it um, singes the fur of where it impacts. And I believe that it's your turn.
Okay.
Let's see, am I about to get bitch smacked?
Well, that depends. Are they if they're a melee fighter, they probably don't have enough range to get to you.
Oh dear.
It's going to double move and get a lot closer to you. It's charging at you on all fours.
That was his turn.
You made a mistake. All right. We are going to, if I can find my mouse.
While you're doing this, give me a charisma roll.
Is it an ability check or saving throw?
And ability check.
20.
Right. The crowd is very excited to see what you're going to do next.
All right. Hmm. What should I do first? I think I will take 2 of my sorcery points to cast Mind Sliver as a bonus action. So I drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into their mind of a creature I can see within range. They must succeed in intelligence saving throw. Or, yeah, you get the gist.
Okay. Okay.
Why is it not prompting for a saving throw?
But um, basically you see the artifact spin, and one of the eyes that reach the top blinks, and a shuddering wave of magic enter the mind of the beast.
You might have to redo your spells more.
What is that?
Because normally, if
It's supposed to automatically prompt me to
no,
do a saving throw.
I
Well, it's
thought it was
supposed
Well,
to.
already
no,
set.
Well,
I had to implement this on my own.
Oh, okay.
all right. There was I knew exactly how to do it, but there's a way that you can have it where it has a target, and when you cast a spell, it'll give you change your cursor to select a target. You would select the opponent, and it'll automatically prompt me to do the saving throw.
Or I
Uh,
think it would, or I think you would just click the spell and it would then leave the saving throw button open. But yeah, we can workshop that later. So what is your DC?
my DC is. Why is it not on here? It should be DC 15, I believe.
While this combat goes on, I'll look into creating my spell.
Um, no, it does not. So go ahead and roll 2d6 damage.
Cantrip.
4. And it will subtract. Hold on.
We'll roll the 1d4 two.
Oh,
So yeah, I was gonna say whenever you, because it's based off of the next saving throw that it makes before the end of your next turn. So
oh, okay. Well, it's gonna be doing. I'm doing something right now anyway. Let's do. Okay. I am going to. That same eye opens up and it turns into something menacing as I cast. Oh no, wait. I remember how I used to cast this spell. Never mind. The artifact starts turning again, and then all eyes open as I cast insinuation. And, it must make a wisdom saving throw -2, or be incapacitated.
okay. So at two. All right. So well, it's charging at you. All the eyes on your artifact open, and it just skids to a halt and just sort of stands there.
I told you it would be a
All right.
mistake.
Go ahead and roll the psychic damage.
8. It's a shame what conflicting desires can do to one's mind.
Damn, nobody. Why'd you gotta treat him like that?
Is at the end of its. Oh, well, yeah, at the end of its turn, he takes that damage. Okay. Alright, alright.
Yeah, it is currently incapacitated.
And now I cannot cast any of my other concentration spells while this is up. I know that.
So
Um,
you
as
see
it
the
comes around to your
saving throw?
turn, roll another charisma.
So Keontae, do you see the damage in the saving throw or the saving throw at all?
Yeah, it's I see where I can click on saving throw.
Okay, so I can do it. I
10.
know how to do it. I know how to do it then. So you can delete that if you want, but I figure out how to do it then. I'll show how to do it later. Sorry for bothering.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. The crowd is like, they're just standing there. Do something cool.
Cool flip.
They're starting to lose the crowd a bit.
uh, well, I guess
Um,
I'll
the
just have to give them what they
yeah,
want.
the next d20 roll you make, if you take a -1d4, as the crowd, you're losing the crowd's favor. And that's kind of messing with your concentration.
Hmm. Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
rare
Alright.
boar, and yeah. And now it's nobody's turn again.
Mm-hmm. Alright then. Mm-hmm. Okay. I will. Oh, I don't think I can do that. So. Oh, it's not a concentration. Ooh. Alright. I shall cast Hex as a bonus action. I believe it needs to make some type of save.
Um,
Oh,
no.
maybe it doesn't.
You just pick a creature, and essentially every time you deal damage to the target, whenever you hit it with an attack, so spell attack, melee attack, you
Okay.
deal extra necrotic damage to it.
Okay. So one of the eyes on his thing closes, and you just see one appear on the middle of the forehead of the cat boar's head, and it looks like metallic veins are just leeching into its head. Then let's give them what they want. Hold on, is this a spell attack? Let me check.
Did he just throw an eye at him? I think he did.
No, it's not a spell attack, so I'm going to use something else. I'm going to use. Oh, that's a saving throw. I only have one spell attack. Okay. Puts his palms together and another fireball forms in his hand as he hurls another fireball at it. Um. Oh, 11.
It's a hit. Um, Let me double check what incapacitated does. I don't think it does anything for the AC.
Oh, that's not a concentration spell either.
Hex
Ooh.
is concentration.
All I know is as long as I don't have cast another concentration spell, it's still in effect.
Okay.
Oops, I dropped all my note cards. Um, yeah, can't take actions or reactions. It can still move. Oh
Well, isn't
no,
that an action?
no, moving is an action. It's a move action. So yeah, it's just standing there menacingly, but it doesn't affect its defenses. So
Unless it would be denied Dex, but I don't think that happens in
Yeah.
5e.
no, that's a Pathfinder thing. What's its AC again? That does hit.
Okay. Shall roll damage. We are going to.
And then roll 1d6 necrotic.
Yes. But I'm actually going to well, hold on. I'll roll both and choose which ones I want to reroll. Because I have Empower. Meta Magic.
What?
Oh. I, my bad. Slash. 6 Necrotic. So as like before I do that, I am going to reroll the 3 in
What are you
the 2
using to reroll?
Empower Meta Magic.
I think you have to declare empower before you roll. Let me double check.
I have it right in front of me. Let me check.
Empower spell.
When you do roll damage, you can spend one sorcery point to reroll a number of damage dice up to your charisma modifier. You
Okay.
must use the new rolls. You can use Empower spell even if you have already used a different meta magic option during the casting of the spell. And so it's when you roll for damage.
So, oh, you can reroll up to your charisma modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many are you rerolling?
I'm just re-rolling the 3. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna do 1d10. I
Oh
combine
yeah,
my
'cause he has a
mouse
6
on
and a
my
3, so yeah.
if I combine my mouse on my screen, there it is.
No, you cannot.
Slash. Huh? Did I not do that right?
No, you rolled a d6.
Well, that was
Oh, I had a
before.
space in there that wasn't supposed to be in there. What is going? I put the slash. What the hell?
Deal. There should be a dice roller somewhere.
There. Okay. My God. 6 plus 9. It's 15 plus the 6 necrotic.
Okay.
So as the fireball hits and singes its fur again, the eye pulses with that same energy, making the pain even greater.
Why isn't it doing anything? I don't know. Roll another charisma. See if you can pull the crowd back into this. Oh wait, you didn't roll the minus 1d4 for the attack roll. Yeah. I'll remember next time.
Okay. Um. Ooh, what is going on? Okay. Oh yeah, that's not time yet. 23. Almost a nat 20. Damn.
I don't know what they're doing. I think they're using their mind to control the beast and keep it still. What? That's so cool. Oh, the crowd starts turning in your favor, and you get a plus 1d4 on your next 1d20 roll for this round.
Nice. So, will the cat board be doing anything?
Um, it's incapacitated, so you kind of have it stuck. There's no outside force that can break your concentration.
So, does it end its turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, it takes 1d12 damage.
All right, roll it.
5 more psychic damage.
All right.
I just imagine it's just like whimpering as it's clutching its head, and it's just like, oh my god, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's on on its knees, banging its head against the ground. So, there is a noticeable pool of blood from its face piece, like hitting the ground.
I almost pity you. Hmm. Almost. Well. Oh, by the way, Hex is for wisdom. So it has disadvantage on wisdom ability checks.
Okay.
Hmm.
They walked up to this fight with bulletproof skin, and you gave them a stroke.
Should I do it? I don't want to use all my spell slots because we may be fighting again. So. Well, let's at least make it interesting. It's not going to be a spell attack, but I'm going to do Acid Splash. I hurl a bubble of acid. When I take creatures within range, each of you, if you choose two, they must be within 5 feet. That's not fun though. That doesn't do a lot. We're just gonna do another lovely firebolt. It seems that your indecision is causing you to decide that you must burn, which is quite unfortunate. 16. Do I even need to do the plus 1d4?
Um, no, but you have it, and it's only for this round. No wonder they didn't release this spell. You can concentrate on it for up to a minute.
So plus 4, it's a 20. But
Uh, oh, didn't realize it can make a wisdom saving throw at each round.
it can. I actually forgot about that for a second.
Okay, well it's fine. I had to. Not that it has much wisdom. Let's see.
Ooh, that was a low roll, but I don't want to use up any more of my sorcery points. /1. Nope. Plus 2 more necrotic.
Okay.
Quick, dear, you don't
I
look too
it
well.
is it is now bloodied as most of its fur is singed off. Hmm, it's looking like it's not enjoying itself.
The eyes just on his artifact just pulse and it's like, quick, dear, make a decision before you end up charred.
I It's turn. So go ahead and roll your 1d12 since it can't do anything this turn, and then it's going to make
Oh, are
us.
you not going to roll wisdom?
It's after it takes the damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it insinuation.
Eh,
7 damage.
all right. And because of Hex, is it disadvantage or does it take a penalty?
Hold on. Let me check. Because I believe for Hex, it's only ability checks. Let me read it real quick. Target has, yeah, it's ability checks.
Okay.
I think it would be a
What's your DC?
looking for it. Because my base DC is 15. Or is that?
I
So
believe
I
that
think it's 16? I'm not sure. I think it's just 15.
your DC is, I think, I'd have to look up how DC's calculated once. 8
Let's
plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier. So you guys are level 5, so your proficiency is 3
3. 3
plus,
plus 4, so it's 17.
no, 8 plus 3 plus 4. So it'd be 15.
So yeah, it's 15.
Alright then.
Ah,
Uh,
finally.
wait, no, wait. That's at the end of its turn, so it has to wait until your turn. Hold on. Yeah, so it has to wait until your turn. It's over. It looks very, very mad at you, and it gets down and gets ready to charge again.
Oh, finally you've broken out. And almost when you're near death. It's a shame.
All right, your turn.
15. But all of a sudden a dark look like comes over him and is like
All right,
the
roll
fear.
your crowd roll. How are
Okay.
you? How's the crowd looking?
22.
Yeah, the crowd is totally on your side at this point. You get another D4 to a
Nice.
D20 roll.
All right. All right then. Is like you finally broken free. It's a shame you won't be able to do anything with it. And then a dark look comes over him because fear can really tear a person's mind apart as he casts Dissonant Whispers.
All right,
And
what's the save?
oh, there we go. Cast. That's puppet. No. I have to reset my spell slots now. There it is. I was yeah. Make a wisdom saving throw. Does it beat a 15?
No.
All right. So it takes 3d6 damage and immediately use its reaction if available and move as far away from me as possible
Okay.
as it is now afraid of me.
Well, roll 3d6.
10.
Oops, I wrote that in the wrong screen.
Oof. It's not looking good. It
Hit.
just starts screeching and running away from me.
Yeah. All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
All right, it can't get any closer to you. All right, it's gonna run over here, and then it's just going to cower, and then its turn's going to end. Mm,
It did
that,
not take damage
yeah,
because it saved.
it's your turn now. Roll your final charisma check.
Oh, whoops! I didn't click it. 19.
The crowd is thoroughly impressed.
Oh, come now. No need to be afraid. Be not afraid. It is only I, nobody. As he just slowly just steps out into view. Now be blessed by the cleansing fires of chaos. As he, I think you've guessed it, it's Firebolt again. 18.
All right. Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh, that's low. So it's a good thing I have necrotic damage as well.
You will fire off the firebolt, and it burns. The arena is filled with the distinct smell of burnt pork.
I'm in the mood for bacon now.
The crowd boos your joke. Woo! That was a terrible joke. But they
You were
cheer.
good until you
That
said that.
they mildly cheer you as you exit the arena, and the
Before,
attendants
oh, I was
come.
about to say, hold on. Before he does, he'll grab the artifact from the back and just do a nice twirl and bow as he leaves,
Okay.
using it like a hat.
All right.
So what blood crystal did I get from it?
You would receive a small blood crystal.
Ugh, I guess it's better than nothing.
Um, Meanwhile, let's switch to the. Whoops, did I switch to the wrong one? Yeah, I'm switching to the wrong one. Hold on, it's loading. I gotta wait for it to finish loading before I can switch again. Alright, eh, eh, that's not right. Up. There we go. As as you guys are watching this match, um, Adarpi, you're sitting in the stands with your her cousin and Picari. You watching this fight go on, and you guys Are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, Lex. I was seeing if Lex was there. Mm, all right. And let's switch over to Mana. Mana, as you're sitting at the stop. Oh, you're here? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're watching the fight as it's going on, and you see something weird going on over in in the booth where your sister is. Like you see a strange figure standing there, wearing these deep blue robes, and like they're not sitting in their seat, they're just standing at the very bottom of the box, just watching very intently.
Is Bakari still? Did she come out the bathroom? Did Bakari come out? Or
Not
no? I'm just waiting.
no. I'm gonna assume Picard is still well in the bathroom because the rat folk Seth is still there complaining, being waiting for Picard to come back so that he can see who this person who's complaining about his fake confectionaries is.
Okay, I'm gonna shush him, get the attention of it's not Kaveh Suma. I guess he's here. Do
Yeah.
you see that? And I'll point directly at the guy in the blue just to make sure that I'm not, losing it.
Hmm. I see him, but it doesn't seem to. He just seems to be really into the fight.
Does he look familiar?
I've never seen that style of robage before.
I'll
Um.
ask my cousin since
hmm.
he gets out more than I do.
Oh, that that those seems to be the robes of the sea folk. Um.
People.
Yes. Yes. They're typically the they're typically a split tribe. They um they in the past they worshipped the ocean titan and, the ocean god, uh, and they both factions fought with each other, vying for control. But nowadays, the ocean titan faction is far and away the more powerful faction. Seeing someone here, one of them here, is only a little bit concerning. They seem to worm their way into every coastal city and town. They set up cell organizations and use them to gather information. Usually to
So sorry, go ahead.
plan some far off invasion that usually never comes or is thwarted before it even happens.
Who usually thwarts the plan?
Um, Usually a ragtag group of individuals who just stumble across their plans. They're not the smartest cookies in the cookie jar, if you get catch my drift.
Okay, okay. Um, so that'd probably be a good reason why a group of, people would be going out to multiple times to these ocean peoples, right?
I mean, they live in their reef cities that they detach from the ocean floor, or, but they haven't invaded in a long time since my father has been keeping their population quite low over the past few centuries.
Hmm. So then why would they be visiting them a lot? And now why would they be here?
who knows? The machinations of mortals are strange. They probably seek some benefit. It probably like a sunken treasure or underwater or abandoned city or something like that that they want to gain access to.
Okay. Is um Harley Quinn over there at the in the stands?
Yeah, he's sitting there. He doesn't have his mask on, and he's just sort of sitting there eating popcorn.
Is Harley Quinn the one who can read minds and stuff?
Yeah,
I'll call through Harley Quinn. Um, in my head since I know he's nosy.
um, that doesn't seem to be a response. And it's probably, um, it would probably garner that a crowd this big, he probably
Would
wouldn't
be a
be.
lot.
That he
Um,
probably wouldn't.
yeah. So then I'll just call his name, like see if he can hear me from where I'm at and wave.
Um, again, with the size,
Outside.
with
Still.
yeah, it's with the size of the crowd, and there are like a couple of booths down from you guys. It'd be very hard to get their attention, but you can attempt with a.
Can I throw some popcorn? Is there popcorn? What non-messy treats are like near me? Some
uh,
candies.
yeah, there's some candies and some handmade candies, some cookies, and some small cakes.
You're probably gonna make me roll. Can I try and throw candy and pray I didn't hit anyone else? Gently.
Mm, yeah, give me a athletics to throw it towards him.
One of y'all come take this dog out. It's Nezuko. Athletics. Just kill him outside. Right. Normal.
Um,
11.
you get close, but it's not quite close enough. He seems to be really into the fight. He's one of those louder people that are cheering, but like he's not saying words, but he's making noises.
I mean, they're not that far. I can just go down there. Right?
Mm, well, you know that there's guards at the entrances to the boxes, so unless you have a ticket, you probably wouldn't be able to get into those boxes.
Technically, I have my ticket.
They probably wouldn't let you in with your ticket, unless you were
What's the
invite
point of me noticing this guy?
that you noticed the guy.
When I'm going up this. Okay.
Alright,
Okay. I need to pick him.
alright. Mana, as you approach of the stadium watching nobody fight, he, in a fairly uninteresting manner, er, you look down and you see the three figures going into the booth where Dobat is. One of them is a familiar is that familiar merchant guy. he, who, and he seems to have brought a Kinku friend of and they're sitting there, chatting with some of the people in the box. But, but the third person isn't that orphan from before.
No. Who is it?
It's a yellow skinned goblin. It's kind of hard to make out their appearance from here.
I'll take a bit of a scenic route to fly around and land above the booth.
All right. As you get over there, you notice, yeah, that's Ashera.
A quick reminder.
The goblin that shot her boss in the back alley.
I'll make some bird noises. See if she looks up.
She seems to be looking at one of the merchants in the booth. 'Cause she's sitting like right next to Dobat.
Um, oh, are there any distinctive sounds to the firearms on like the one-shot firearms that she used?
Yeah, there are incredibly eh, deep sounding. It's like almost shooting a cannon off.
Uh, but, my crows will become progressively more like deeper until it's almost mimicking the sound of one.
Give me a performance to do so.
That is the wrong one. I'm definitely good at performing. Let's see. 2.
Like as you're making a racket, it someone like one of the guards comes over with a very long stick and starts swinging it at you. Like, go on, get. Delbat, this is about the time that you notice his mana up there as you break away from your conversation with his Etcher.
So I'm still in the booth, but I can see Mana.
Yeah, you see the that recognizable bird perched above you guys making a racket.
Mana told Dobat about the goblin, right?
Actually, yes, I did.
Hmm.
So I'd look at the goblin and I'd recognize her. But I'm
Um,
gonna say nothing for now.
yeah, you've seen her around you've seen her around town before, her, but you've never like this is the first time like you've been like this close to her.
Okay.
Give me a
Will.
perception since you're sitting right next to her.
Okay. Let me actually get my character sheet back up. Eh. Perception.
Someone else might be about to get popped.
Hold on. There we go. Perception is 11.
Okay. Um, you smell the distinct smell of some kind of like it's a sharp smell, or almost chemically.
From her?
Yeah. It sounds like it smells like a really, really cheap perfume, so- or like some kind of medicine of some kind.
Hmm.
I'm good. Like I'm picking at the stick, but slowly like backing away.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, the guard is kind of like in the area in front of you guys. He's holding the stick. He like leans over, apologizes, like, "Sorry, I'm just trying to shoo this bird away."
That's fine. I think I'm gonna go get myself some treats. I'll be back in a few.
Mhm. And I will fly away, but I will dive in front of the the view before flying off.
So Dobat will leave and head towards like the concession area, but keep an eye for Mana.
Alright. As you leave, the lizard folk, oh, a merchant, sort of stands and said, and he's like, and he seems to be heading out, and he seems to get up along with a couple of other people seem to get up at this time as nobody's match is concluding. So everyone's sort of getting up to go get snacks and stuff while they wait for the next match to begin.
Okay. So does Mana approach Dobat or?
Um, I'll find a nice quiet spot to hop down as me.
Mhm.
That was her. So when we meet up, yeah, that was her, all right. She's got a
Mm,
chemically smell on her. Could be a cheap perfume, could be something else. I don't know.
I'm curious how she got the ticket.
Well, you sold them, didn't you?
I didn't sell one to her. I gave one to a child who wanted to see the show.
Hmm. Could have been one of the other people you sold it to, where she could have nicked it off somebody.
No, um, so the other two I sold to that merchant and his friend.
So I see the merchant, his friend, and then I see the goblin, right?
Yeah.
So she might either. So she probably nicked it off that kid then, or the kid sold it to get himself some more money. Either way, Eptifurus is a character.
Is that so?
He's wearing a uniform from the First Era Arcanus army.
I'm not familiar much with that era. It was a little after my time.
Well, either way, he is. My theory was correct. He was in a tomb, and some group freed him, and that group had some benefactors that he's now working for, and he is not quite human. I think he said an automaton.
Oh, no, I haven't seen one of those yet. Except for that one the other night.
Yeah, he has this glowing red spot in his chest, which, yeah,
Mm.
I think that must. If I am a betting man, that's either a power source or that's some kind of other powered object.
It's an augmentation. Think of it like, you know how I make prosthetic limbs?
Yeah.
It's like one of those, but it does more than replace. It enhances.
Mm. Well, no, it's a full thing because as he said, he died, but when he came to, he was in this body in the tomb, sealed away.
Yes.
So, also,
So
I learned a couple other fun things. This, as he points to the curse mark, he made it as a way to have self-generating powered automatons. They originally were trying to make it with other spirit stones, but I guess blood was the only one that you could really work with.
Hmm. I wouldn't say the only one you can work with,
Or the one
based
that
on what
worked.
I've gleaned, based on the information I've gleaned from them. It's more of what's more readily available.
True. He also said that he did have siblings, and his family has a technique for making automaton.
Then that would imply that he has that there are other members of his family that he's connected with.
Except he doesn't know. He claimed he doesn't know. He hasn't found any of his family members, and out of game, didn't he claim that most of them were killed before? Or am I
Um,
mistaken?
something like that.
Yeah, he claimed most of them were probably killed. So there may be a surviving member right now, but
Well, if they had, if they can replicate his level of skill in any regard, then the notion of them being dead may be a bit exaggeratory.
well, true. However, I am just stating what I have said.
Hmm. I'll continue to be wary of him.
But so far the only goal he's really stated is, as he pulls out the box, little puzzle box, he wants to give this to our good friend.
Uh, but just like her, I feel like there's definitely more to this.
Oh, most likely. But that is all he has stated so far.
Well, I'm no longer connected to her, so oh, that's up to you whether or not you want to further engage with her.
I figure I'd at least try to continue this out. But another fun thing he said was that the army he was a part of more or less ended up leading to the creation of the Dragon Kings and the Demon Lords, more or less by slapping them into their place. So he's got some formidable skills. He was probably a general in that army.
For an army that's so capable that it can rein in the leaders of both dragon and demon kind, it seems to have fallen apart rather well.
Well, the unfortunate thing is that everything has their weakness. After all, we just saw our good. After all, if you saw the fight just a moment ago, that guy was probably very capable in melee. Unfortunately, nobody didn't give them much of a chance.
Such is the way of the world. To strive for pure perfection is folly. You're always going to have a weakness. It's those that are truly strong just learn how to hide it.
Yeah, as for Metafurnus, when he was freed, as I said, the group that freed him has some benefactors, and as part of a deal, he's been made to make some tools. He said for those benefactors. So if I were a betting man, we're probably be either we might have a few groups trying to cause some fun around here,
Well, that's not new information.
but it could be one using old era tech instead of just some people wielding just flinging fireballs around. So we shall see. But even he is wary of something.
I'd imagine. One does not simply get awoken into a new era and bound to somebody and expect things to be straightforward.
Hmm, well, I assume that the folks up there are the only ones you've sold the tickets to.
Yes, I had three in total. So everyone else, so those should be the only three that I can account for.
Okay. I am worried about that chemical smell. So Dubbat will kind of try to describe the smell to Mana.
Alright, Mana, give me a mm, medicine or nature at disadvantage.
Why would you do this to me?
I will give you inspiration.
What does this person do again?
I'm giving you an extra D8. Hang on, I'll play.
Look, look.
So you can click that other formula once you roll.
Okay.
Oh, you nat 20'd anyway.
Oh no, wait. Wait. You
What?
said it gave me a D8, so I still need to roll twice.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You're at disadvantage too. So 15 plus the D8 from the. You can click on the other formula from Bardic.
Where is it?
Do you see it?
No.
Okay, I'll roll it. So 3, that's an 18 for mana.
Nature is something I'm actually knowledgeable about.
Alright. From what he's describing, and from what you know of Ashera from your one interaction, that sounds like some kind of poison.
Oh, lovely. I think she's going to poison someone in the booth.
Hmm. Well, let's see. She's either. Let's see. The only targets, because I'm still technically nobody to her.
Well, yes, the targets are either the merchants or the inventor. I doubt the inventor unless her poison is acid, in which case that could be a problem for everyone involved.
Should I tell the guards, or do you want to have some fun? After all, she is one of your employees, if I may say. As he just kind of
Yes,
gives a sly grin.
I probably should ask her why she hasn't returned to work.
That is your call to make. I will simply go get my concessions.
Have a lovely the rest of the festivity. Like, enjoy the festivities. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Alright. And Dobat will go off, get some, like, popcorn or whatever, and head up. But he is. If she hasn't done anything so far, he's going to keep an eye on her.
Alright. Um, alright. Let's do that. Yeah. Alright.
Also, dumb question.
Mm-hmm.
Is attending this counted as a short rest while I'm just sitting there in the box?
Um, I yeah, as long as you're not doing anything that's stressful,
Okay, so
like,
I'll give myself back 1 inspiration.
alright.
I can recharge on a short rest now.
Yeah, a couple of matches go by. Um,
I'm back.
see, the next person up would be Simon. Hmm. Alright, I don't think we have Seth. Do you know if you would be available for next session?
Let me see.
I should have had you go first instead of rolling it. That's my fault.
Probably.
No, I don't have my schedule for next week. I only have the one for this week, so I don't know.
Alright.
I
Hmm.
mean, worst case scenario, you just give him an auto win.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, wait, Seth. When do you go into work?
I go into work at usually I have to walk on Sundays, so like 4:30 in the afternoon.
Okay, and when do you have your podcast?
That's on Saturdays, and that from 12 to 2.
So
Well, what you could do is if you want to have the fight, but like if we get to near that period and it's looking like you're not going to be off, uh, uh, we can run the fight early and then just slice it into the recording.
it's up to you what
Like
you
you
want.
guys, like you guys would get on like one or two, run the fight really quick, and then Keanu would just splice it into the recording later.
Mm.
Or it would be its own short. It would be its own little
That's
video.
it. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I should have just had to go. Mm,
I off this
Pardon?
like this upcoming Saturday. I am off that day, so usually me and Caleb will be done with a podcast by like 3 to 3. So if you want to do like the short video like he already suggested, then
If we need to, probably.
yeah, we can try that, and then I'll record it, and then I can play it back in the stream.
is that all right with uh you, Kiari, Nick, and John?
Uh, yeah, you'll just go from one fight to another.
What's up?
Yeah, and since we're all in this game, we can be there to provide commentary if we're watching the fight.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Babette's passed on his knowledge.
Oh,
And
did
we
she
know
not
that.
return back to the booth?
Huh?
Did she not return back to the booth?
Oh, she
Uh,
stayed in the booth.
no, she left the booth, but it it's mm, um, see when you come back, she hasn't returned back yet.
Okay.
All right, then we'll end it off here for this week, and next time we'll pick up with a couple of crowd scenes, and if Seth is here, we'll run his combat.
Yeah. I should have an answer for like if it would be better to do it tomorrow, not tomorrow,
Saturday.
Saturday, tomorrow, because I have to go into work tomorrow and they'll usually have the next schedule printed out so I can be here on.
All right.
And when do you usually get off work?
Well, because they call in from 5:30 in the afternoon, I usually stay up there at 10:30 in the evening because the store closes at
You're cutting out there.
10. 10 o'clock at night. That's usually when we get done.
Okay.
Well, we will see.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Never.
Goodbye.
I may have gotten someone into organized crime.
Farewell and forget.